Hey guys, K here. Wanted to make a quick video talking about the Mystic Blade Laevateinn. I finally finished farming it up, maxing it out, and evolving it. So as you can see here, second one over, it's there, it's complete. Now, at first glance, the stats I will limit are pretty disappointing. 25 attack, 10 crit, plus 15 bind. So, you know, the main stat is going to be your attack, 25. The bonus stat or side stat is going to be your crit, plus 10. Then your status ailment inflicting thing is plus 15. The only reason I repeat that is because we're going to go ahead and compare that directly with this other weapon. This is a gacha weapon that was evolved to 5 stars, Electro Spike Blade. This one starts off as base 4 star but goes up to 5 stars. And if you think about it, it's actually almost identical. Has 25 attack just like the other one, paralyzed plus 15 instead of bind plus 15. It has HP plus 20 instead of crit plus 10. So you could argue that, you know, I mean, HP and crit are not one-to-one comparisons, obviously. It's apples and oranges, but you could argue that those are equal. So, you know, they're kind of the same. I mean, granted, this is a one-handed weapon and it's a totally different class, or equipable jobs are totally different. It's like Holy Knights and things like that, Magic Swordsman. But, yeah, I mean, it's a nice point of reference, and it is a gacha weapon. So if you compare it to that, it's not that bad. But this is a two-handed weapon, which doesn't have any practical implications as far as equipping gear really, but just it's worth mentioning because it's only equipable by those classes that hold it with two hands, like Dark Knights, Dark Cavaliers, and then whatever Catanova is right now. So yeah. So now that we've compared those two, we will not compare it with this, which was just a extra OP free weapon for some reason. Which I noted that when you evolved it, the stats bumped up for some reason, which was unexpected. But anyway, don't compare it to that. What we will compare this weapon to is going to be the other, you know, similar jobs, the same equipable jobs weapons. So, boy, I'm butchering this. Here we go. Faustian Greatsword. This is probably the best gacha weapon that we've had for Dark Knights so far. Base 4 star, of course, and it's a 39 attack, 26 HP, and 9 crit. So definitely stat-wise, it's better. It's not arguable. Plus, it does have a gear ability attached to it that does, you know, a physical damage attack. Plus, it casts Quicken on yourself, which is arguably better than a lot of these other master abilities, to be honest. So this is clearly the superior choice if you're trying to like max out your favorite Dark Knight, Dark Cavalier kind of character. But again, the other one is free, and if you have Laevateinn specifically, then you'll have her master ability, which is cool. So yeah, it definitely loses against that. But what about a 3-star weapon? Now if you go to a 3-star gacha weapon, again this is for the same classes, Dark Knight, Dark Cavaliers, so forth. This one's clearly worse. This one's only 22 attack and HP plus 16. There's no status ailments attached to it and no gear ability. So if you want to think about it in these terms, this is better than a 3-star gacha weapon, but it's worse than the 4-star gacha weapon, or at least it's worse than the best 4-star weapon for Dark Cavaliers at this time. So it's somewhere in between those, but you know, it is comparable to other gacha weapons as well. Just because it's free doesn't mean that it's in some really lower tier than everything else. So if you want to be fair, you know, you can compare against those weapons. I think it's, you know, okay. I don't think it's a must farm, but if you are a fan of Laevateinn and you have nothing else to do right now, kind of like I didn't, like I'm gonna basically be able to farm up tier thing to level 85 by the time this event ends, just doing the daily requirements, like the 3 runs. So I stopped farming that, and I pretty much am done with everything else. So why not? That's why I farmed this. But 2 shards per run, it can be a pretty much kind of a grind. So, you know, take these stats into consideration and, you know, your specific needs, your party needs, what kind of characters you have. If you have multiple Dark Cavaliers and you only have one of those, you know, two-handed weapons, maybe you do need to farm this, you know, just something to consider. So anyway, I really cannot wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for Masamune to come so we can just be on multiplay and figuring that out. I'm also going to farm up Sheeta's axe and Shakina's bow, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But yeah, in the meantime, just wanted to let you guys know about this because, you know, some people are going to want to complete it, and they need to know what they're shooting for. So hope that was informative at all, and if it wasn't, well, it's a Wednesday and then there's nothing else to talk about. So take care guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video.